Well, it's one of the highlights of the annual gospel music scene, and it's all happening in August at the Lyric Theatre at Gold Reef City. The Independent National Gospel Music Awards, known as the Ingomas, honors upcoming gospel artists in the country. It also seeks to promote development of the South African gospel music industry. And to tell us more about it, we have with us well-known Ingoma Foundation CEO Dan Raseluma, with over 25 years of experience in the industry. We also have nominees in the awards, Secret of Worship members, joining us in studio as well. Gentlemen, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us here on Afro World View.
Good morning.
It's lovely to have you in studio with us. We're excited about the awards. Dan, tell us a little bit about these specific awards.
We're excited about the awards. It's that time of the year wherein we celebrate, reward, and award our upcoming independent gospel music artists in the country. These are the awards which are aimed at those artists who might not have been signed by any major record label, because we thought we needed to create a platform for them, a platform wherein it will push them to take their trade seriously and be able to produce music of professionalism even at an infant stage.
Okay.
That was the whole idea of starting these awards, just to make sure that we groom artists who are at professional level, even at entry level.
Okay, now Dan, we have nominees Secret of Worship here. Talk us just quickly and briefly through the process of being nominated, what that entails, what criteria you need to meet, or how you are selected.
Abigail and the viewers, we have over 35 categories every year. The process is that around February every year we will open nomination process, where in each and every artist who would want to be part of the awards in that particular year we will send in through their nomination application forms through to our offices. And then after an artist can enter as many categories as they want, depending on whichever categories they feel comfortable with. After that process, we have a panel of judges, independent judges, which myself and my team members were not even part of that judging processes, because you'll appreciate that in one category you might have 10, 15 entries, but you need to shortlist and get the best 5, the best 7. So those judges will then listen to each and every submitted work, come up with the top 5. We've got a set of criteria which we have set through, which the judges will look at and then decide to say these are our top 5 or our top 7. And those then becomes announced at our nomination party, wherein we'll then announce to say in this category, let's say the best worship category, and the nominees are these top 5. That is the process.
When I hear that sentence and the nominees are, I automatically think of this big stage and lights and cameras and waiting for that winner to be announced. We're sitting with some of the best here, nominated in these awards, Secret of Worship. Talk us through which categories you guys are nominated in and how you're feeling about being nominated.
We are feeling honored to be nominated, and
yes,
we were nominated for the best worship album and then for the best gospel group.
Nice. And you excited?
Very excited.
Yes. Let's chat a little bit about gospel music in South Africa. You know, South Africans love their gospel music. South Africans love their praise and worship. Talk us through the type of gospel music that you guys make.
We are into rock kind of style.
Rock gospel?
Yes.
Very interesting. Tell me more.
Very interesting. But actually, here in South Africa, I found that it's not many people are doing rock kind of music, but then that's why we venture through it, because there was a lot of opportunities that we can go and explore, though it's so hard to press in the music because it's foreign to the people around here in South Africa. But then when you're trying to press it on, it's kind of difficult, but then we're pushing it no matter how struggling you are. But right now they're receiving very well. After we release our first album, and then they hear that the type of music, genre of music is different, and all the style is different. But then it's new, it's fresh to them. So that's why we're also nominated as well.
Nice. So you know, when I think of rock music, I don't usually associate that with the church or with God, you know. But talk us through then how the two of you are trying to change that perception, because it's not necessarily true, obviously. Yeah. So how are you looking to change the perception that rock music is not associated with you know, God or the church or Christianity?
Yeah, to be specific, it's a soft rock gospel.
Okay.
So we concentrate much on the lyrics. So we write our own songs, so they are based on scriptures.
Yes.
That's where we drive it to the church.
Nice.
And they get used to it.
Yeah.
And it becomes simple to get used to our music that way.
Well, I'm excited about it. You guys are performing later.
Yeah.
Tell us about the song that you're going to be performing and what we can expect in the performance.
Wow. You're gonna actually you can expect to worship.
Yes, it is Sunday, of course.
It is Sunday, of course. Yeah, because the song that we're about to do, it's amazing. It's amazing. We just chose it because it has a lot of meaning to our lives and then to our journey, how we come through, how we just managed to grow up and then sing music which is gospel and then pushing the industry for many years. We saw God through. So that's why we chose the song that we chose right now.
I'm excited. But gentlemen, why gospel music? You know, there's many genres of music. Why have you decided praise and worship? Where did your love and passion for this type of music begin?
Yeah, the issue is that we are Christians before we are artists.
Amen.
So that's our base.
Amen.
So it started there at church, and then we were singing at church. And then that's where it started. So it's based on scriptures at church, and that's our foundation.
Nice. Dan, let's chat a little bit more about the awards show coming up. Talk me through, you know, when it's taking place, how you put such a production together, and how all of that works.
The awards are happening on the 25th of August at the Lyric Theatre, Gold Reef City. We pride ourselves, Abigail, with giving out the best production. Our concept has always been to expose talent, to expose these artists like your Secret of Worship. Artists who are not known. Give them that platform wherein they get known and be counted. I'll tell you now, we are the very first awards in the whole country which has conceptualized some of the categories which have never been there in the whole world.
Okay.
You talk about the best backing vocalist, as an example. You talk about the best instrumentalist. No one has ever, some people came after us and started awarding them. We talk about the best street promoting artist. I mean, you go now to Bree Street in Johannesburg or any other taxi rank, you will find our brothers and sisters singing there. And we thought to ourselves, why not encourage them, because we appreciate the jobs which they are doing. So that is the whole point, to say we acknowledge each and every contribution which a gospel artist is doing. So the 25th of August is just a day wherein we are saying, with every single thing which has happened throughout the whole year, because it's a project which runs throughout the whole year, with everything which happened throughout the whole year, we top up with awarding and just rewarding those who would have deservedly wanting this award. So that it's going to be a great evening, great performances. The red carpet is going to be great. And yeah, we're so much excited and looking forward to it.
We look forward to it, Dan, and thank you for promoting this industry and making sure that those artists who don't necessarily have the spotlight on them right now are given a platform to shine as well. Just before I let you go, I want to talk about the gospel industry in South Africa, how it's grown, how it's developed, where it needs a little bit more assistance. How do you see this sector?
The vision of the Ingoma Foundation, Abigail, and the viewers, is to grow the South African music industry. And I think we are on the right track, because we have identified, myself, I've been an artist before, I've been a producer before, I've managed artists. So I know the ins and outs of the gospel music industry. So that's why then we've identified to say, for us to be able to make a meaningful contribution, sometimes it's not only about producing an album in studio and letting people go and sing. In our foundation, we've got what we call music workshops, wherein we'll even workshop artists in terms of the business side of music, contracting. I mean, some couple of months ago, we've been reading about some of the artists who were saying this has happened with Samro and all of those things. So we took it upon ourselves to grow our artists in terms of the business side of music and expose them to say, as much as we've got talent, let us also capacitate you to become a better business person and take your trade very, very seriously. Secondly, this year we're celebrating 5 years. Now, with our 5 years of us celebration, we've seen the growth I think, okay, maybe let me put it this way. One of the things which we've identified is that we've not been getting a lot of people who are writing. Gospel music has been mostly about circulating music. I will sing this song today, they will come in and sing it differently tomorrow. And then we have encouraged to say, let us encourage a culture of writing. And throughout the years, today we have got great people who are writing great lyrics. We've got great people today who are writing great music, and the composition of the gospel music industry in South Africa has grown tremendously. We no longer have people who just circulate music which has been sang by 20 different people being one song. But today we've got great people, your Dr. Tumis, your Secret of Worship, you name them, who are writing fresh material. And that's what we want to see, the growth in the gospel music.
It's exciting, Dan, and thank you very much for the work that you continue to do. All the best with the awards as well. And gentlemen, good luck.
Thank you.
I hope you win. We'll see how it goes on the night. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here on Afro World.
Thank you very much.